Carolina, and I am an SLPA making videos for other SLPAs, but I'm also a mom, so I share my speech content from time to time with my mommies as well. Now this video is going to share with you all how I kind of balance my work and my personal life. I feel like it's been a big thing last year and this year, actually since 2020. I want to say that was the big turning point for me, where I decided to really set boundaries and do all these things to make both my work life and my personal life pretty even. I've set a lot of boundaries in the sense that, like, I don't bring any work home. I'm very strict on my time off, and I'm just kind of sharing this for people with or without kids. If you're struggling to kind of find that work-life balance, if you're struggling to have the same energy that you're bringing to your job, if you're struggling to keep that same energy at your house, or if you're struggling to keep the same energy that you have with your family at home, if you're struggling to bring that into your work life. So this is kind of just sharing my tips and what has worked for me. Now, number one, I do want to say you got to be very clear about your priorities. And I say that because for me, it's important to kind of think about that every month. Because this year especially, I've focused on something different every single month. We are in March when I'm making this video. So March for me has personally been like a fitness, health, and wellness kind of focus. So I'm really making time this month to set aside my personal time to fit in 10 to 15 minutes of a workout, or walk outside, or spend more time outdoors with my son. So like the body movement is very important to me this month. Now, in the past, I've had different goals both for my professional life and my personal life at home, but that just goes to show you it can change, week to week, month to month, whatever needs to change for you. It's just like a system I've kind of created for myself. If I know what my priorities are for this month, then I know where to focus and where to put my time and energy. The next couple of things I'm going to be mentioning are things that I find extremely important. Like number 2 is spending time doing meaningful things. Now this goes hand in hand with what I first mentioned, in setting your priorities and seeing where you really need to spend your time, making time for what's important and doing those things. So this could be, for example, gardening or fitness, working out. If that's what makes you feel good, if that's meaningful to you, then do that. If you have a family at home and it's meaningful to you to spend, an hour only playing with your kids or only being outside at the park, then do those things. By meaningful, I kind of mean like not scrolling on your phone, because that's something that's easy for us, right? We tend to do that every day, and then I feel like time just passes by. And then that's how we end up like in this mom guilt, or we end up feeling guilty at the end of the day, like we didn't spend enough time doing something else. So don't spend it all day necessarily scrolling or watching TV. Obviously, some days you're going to do more of this, right? But if you're spending more time doing meaningful work and meaningful stuff at home, I think that's where the work and life balance comes into play, right? If you're so tired when you come home, like, you need to still make it a priority. You need to still feel good for yourself. I'm really asking you to find something that makes you feel good to the point where it's non-negotiable. You want to do these things every single day to make yourself feel good. And with doing meaningful things at home and at work, also consider spending time with your loved ones. So that's going to be my number 3, because I think that's extremely important. I've read plenty of books and stuff, right? We all know that like this personal connection, this connection that we have with people is what's important for us, and it makes us feel good. It's what we're meant to do. So spend time with your family, or spend time going out with your friends, kind of socialize. That's going to fill up your cup and make you feel good in like a different way compared to you doing meaningful work. The 4th thing I'm going to mention is protecting your time off. So of course we all know, we've all kind of been there. When you take time off and you're still kind of thinking about work in the back of your mind, or you're still consistently checking your emails or your text messages to see if everything's okay while you're gone. Well, I really had to learn this the hard way. After I went on maternity leave after having my son, I entirely protected my time off. I was not concerned with my job. I set up, those automatic responses or replies to emails. I was away from my phone. I made it very clear, this is my time with my son, and that's it. So I want you all to kind of do the same. Protect your time off by not having the email app, for example, on your phone, or turn it off. Just understand that being away is okay, whether it's 2 days, a week, whatever it is. planning to be away is okay. Lastly, I always try to go back to my why, and I think this is extremely important. I recently actually on my Instagram posted something about your 5 whys. So first, ask yourself, why are you doing what you do? For me personally, I love speech therapy because I used to be in therapy when I was younger in elementary school. And then ask yourself, okay, why do you like doing this? And then for me, it becomes, oh, I like doing this again because I had that same experience and I loved it. Well, next why is, why did I love it so much? And my answer to that is I loved it so much because I didn't even realize I was doing speech therapy. I thought I was just getting pulled out because I was smart and I liked to play games. Now, number 4, why did I love it so much? What did I love so much about playing games and thinking I was smart? So that 5th, why becomes I didn't even know I had a stuttering problem or that I was stuttering. That's how comfortable I felt with the SLP when I was younger. I didn't even know I was getting pulled out for speech therapy. So now, when I think about those 5 whys, it comes down to, oh, I like providing speech therapy because I want to build that confidence in kids too. I want them to feel like I'm no different, and I want them to not feel like they're coming to therapy when they're coming to their speech sessions. So point is, when you get down to your why, right, it normally comes down to you like helping people, you like connecting with others, you like being there, you like being a sort of counselor. There's something in your job, I would hope, that's pulling you to keep going back, and it's pulling you to keep doing what you're doing. So for me, if it's connecting with others and providing that confidence, then that's something I want to also do at home. So I kind of challenge you to think of that why and then go home and try to apply it there, because if you're only doing it at work, that's not going to help your time at your house, right? But that's also where the meaningful work comes into play, and spending time with loved ones. All of this is going to create that good work-life balance that you essentially need. So those are all the tips I have for you all today. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please make sure to give my video a like and subscribe to my channel as well. It'll mean so much to me, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.